first video of the new year. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all had a great holiday. We took a trip back to Rob's hometown and did the tourist thing. Anyway, let's get down to business. We came across this franchise via TikTok and decided to check it out. It's a pretty fun game. Hybris Studios might have come to the same conclusion and decided to make our girl Rapi as an incredible model. We did more color mixing than normal and showed off a few new products. So let's get into it. Quick goofing around. Right off the bat, we had a snag in printing. She was missing a heel, but instead of making a new shoe, we opted to sculpt one out of green stuff. It took about 5 minutes and turned out fine. Starting out with a gray primer tinted with some carbon black ink, we gave her a nice all-over coat. The base was given a layer of uniform gray, with a dry brushing of gray cere, and the rebar was painted with typhus corrosion. Then a little weathering was added with the Tamiya Weathering Master Kit. After that, we assembled it. Looks like we finally got some gator clips. It's hard to tell on screen, but the parts are a darker hue than the primer coat. Some uniform gray was mixed with carbon black ink to give the clothes a distinct military look. The model base also got a light misting just to add another weathering effect. Ink has a shiny look when it dries, so we used it to give parts of the uniform a polished leather look. It is a military uniform after all. We found that black panel line accent at a different hobby store, and it flows like crazy good. Just have a fan on or wear a mask when using it. We used the color order from the last video again for her skin. It goes high tone, base tone highlights, mid-tone blending. The method with seemingly unrelated colors is great for realistic skin tones, but this way works better for an anime character that won't be showing discolorations and realistic blood flow. Plus, it's great for painters just starting out. For the stockings, we used transparent burnt sienna ink with just a drop of carbon black. In light coats, it looks just like sheer material. The challenging part with this model was just the limited color variety. Military uniforms aren't known for being brightly colored and overly flashy, so we just darkened the jacket a little with the same uniform gray but with more black added. Normally we would use Elid Belcher for metal parts, but bright silver ink felt like it would add a little flash to a fairly drab color palette. Maybe we should have gone full anime on this one and make her tactical pink gear. Flamingo camouflage. Finally, a different color. Unfortunately, the brighter red we tried to use wasn't mixing with the gray base, so corn red had to do. The source picture we use had the rifle all one color, but that's boring, so black accents were added to jazz it up ever so slightly. The hair was a challenge to match. She's supposed to be a pinkish blonde type of color, but what we found worked pretty well was Ancient Mummy with a little bit of burnt sienna. Once that was applied, we did a very light pass with just burnt sienna for a depth effect. face is always my favorite part. Either we'll nail it first try or end up with about 2 millimeters of paint coats from all the mistakes. Trace the eyes with sienna and give it a thin brushing with black contrast paint. Spirit Stone Red is great for a vibrant lipstick color. And her eyeshadow was a nice touch, but her hair covered it up in the end. Oh well. Our girl is finally ready to take on those raptures. Give us a twirl, Rapi. Thanks for joining us for this cool model. We had a lot of fun with this one, and be sure to check out Hybris Studios for their other awesome models. One more thing, we'll be starting a Patreon in the very near future. We plan on doing a monthly giveaway to our donors. Maybe a printed model kit so you can paint one at home. Keep an eye out for a post with more information. Until next time.